Alright, welcome back to Auction Not Included. We are working on the Tetra base for Spaced Out DLC. And last we left off, I was trying to get this nice and insulated. I do believe it is fully insulated now. You can kind of already see that it's starting to temper down the heat a little bit and keep it nice and contained, which will be nice. Eventually this will all start to dissipate as well. But we are looking good down in the bottom right. Now, let's start focusing on the rest of the base here. I'm gonna go ahead and check out this printable that we had laying around. I'm still worried about going up into another duplicate. 5 is fine for now. I'm going to go ahead and grab some coal. Coal's always good, right? Coal is always great. Let's go ahead and speed up some time here. Now, our big focuses for today is to try and get a polluted auction tank set up for here for us in the bottom left. We want to try and find a pit so I can try and turn this into a nature reserve. And I want to start getting thimbleweeds growing over here on the right so we can get some Atmos suits, which will allow for us to travel around the map and not have our duplicates be in a spot where they are in danger. And then finally, I need to get a bathroom and a ranch set up. Will we do that in the next hour? I don't know, but we're going to try. Let's move over to Jasmine. Let's get her buffed up in construction and get her to level 2. In fact, while she's on her way over here, let's go ahead and give her a nice little hat. She's already got her hat. There we go. So we'll get her a hat. Let's go ahead and check out our research right now. We did finish up deodorizers while I was getting that place insulated in the bottom right. So you can see that down here we have our carbon skimmers, our airlock, and deodorizer. So we can start getting those on the map as needed. I think I want to start working towards bathrooms and potentially getting ourselves set up for the water sieve. So let's make sure I don't have anything else I need to research before I commit to that. Actually, let's go ahead and research the critter area, and then I'll work on getting water sieves. I want to start getting those critter areas going because they take about 10 to 20 days to start working. I want to start getting the hatcheries mating, and of course, well, not mating, eating, so they can produce eggs. And once they produce eggs, I can turn that into food, but also they will produce coal for me, which will feed all of my electricity needs that I will need later on down the line. So we'll get that researched, and then I'll probably turn this area into the ranch habitat. And I'm trying to figure out where exactly I want to put my water sieve and polluted water. I had the idea last video to move everything down here in the bottom middle, and that will fit naturally. It'll take a little bit of work, but it might be doable. So I'll consider that as an idea. I just have to be careful when I dig underneath this, not to release all this heat. Oh, you can see that steam really starting to pack up in here. Oh my. I think what happens when this gets fully pressurized, by the way, is this will just stop working. So that'll be contained once the steam catches up and gets locked in. I don't think it'll blow through these tiles or anything. I haven't experienced that before. We'll see. Okay, so this is now set up. Let's head to the left. Let's look at our germs right now. Our germs are contained for the most part. We got some in here, but at least they're not affecting the rest of our base. And our germs down here are locked into those. And we can start building this, which is our setup to make, I think we want to do 5. This is our setup to make our Atmos suits. We need to make fiber. So let's put a pitcher pump right here. You should be able to reach that. And I'll go ahead and crack this too. How do I want to do that? Oh, that's gonna break anyways. There we go. So that should make this fall into here. Ooh, actually, now that I look at that, that's not good. Let's wait before I crack that. Let's bring this down, and they should be able to reach it. 1, 2. I don't know if this counts as the top. 1, or if it counts as the base. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If they can't reach that, I'll fix it. That's actually a new thing for me. I just realized this might not work the way I want it to either. How do I do this without getting polluted oxygen or water all on my base? Algae will stay put. I think what I want to do is cancel all this. Dig down here so it's nice and safe. There we go. That's the solution. And then we'll put our pitcher pump right here. Put it right here. I really don't want to crack that above that yet until I have the room for it. And then that should be good. And then we'll put our tiles right next to it over here. It'll be a little bit of a walk for them, but it's safer than the other option I had. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so that'll also include an auction, so let's make sure that we also have a Deodorizer right about here to clean out those that are coming this way, and then we have a little bit of polluted auction over here too, so we'll go ahead and put one Deodorizer here too. Right inside the base. We'll get our wiring set up, because those cost a little bit of power now in this game. Plug that in, and then we'll have this come up here, and then run over here, and plug that in. Cool. Let me check this wiring real quick to make sure that we don't have any overload potential. Nah, we're at 300. We're fine! We're fine, guys. No problems at all. And the great part is, now this heat will be contained, so I can start digging this out a little bit more. Let's make sure we don't have any germs coming in. It looks like we got a little bit here, so we'll cancel that, and just dig that as far as we can. Dig this as far as we can. And we have the deodorizers if I do want to break into that, but I'm good for now. Okay, research continues. Let's start looking into our critter feeders and stuff as they finish up. Look at that timing. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of proud of myself on that one. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We'll build this up for now, build this all the way across, and then we'll make this into a nice little ranch. Why are you sleeping right there, Xerix? What are you doing, bud? What do you mean you're hungry? Go eat some food. We got all these calories made for you. I've been working hard. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do 2 critter feeders. We'll do a critter drop-off, and then we will do 1 grooming station, which will go right here. And then we'll build our door here. Airflow tile just to make sure there's oxygen running around. We just need 1 here, actually. And then we just want to make sure that this is 96 tiles, I believe it was. Let me look at this. Stable, 96 tiles. Yep. So we want to go ahead and find a position. 76 tiles. 84, 88, 92, 96. So we'll build it right there. Put that there so I have an indicator. Perfect. And that'll be big enough for 7 hatches. We'll get them running, getting taken care of. And now we'll continue our research as we have food available to us. Let's move into water sieves. And I think it's about time to start working on a bathroom, team. Let's go ahead and prioritize this. I just want this running for now. Get that all built up. This I want to be done, but we don't need to focus too quickly. And then for the hatches, I want sedimentary rock, which we have how much of? Let's look. Yeah, a small amount. We'll get more as we dig further and further up into the map. And down as well. Igneous rock, etc. Okay. Let's let our guys work for a little bit. We're actually playing on the fastest speed, which is a big change up, so I should be able to catch up to my other base quite quickly if we continue at this pace. Why is everyone sleeping? Xerix is just a sleeper, dude. Lack of rest depleted this duplicate stamina. They passed out from fatigue. Stamina 400% cycle, stress negative 20. Why is he not sleeping? What's wrong with him? Doesn't he have a bed? He has a bed. Xerix, I'm gonna need you to get to sleep, bud. Need you to quit slacking. My golly. Alright, tiles being worked on finally. Great. Let's go ahead and dig that across. And then once that gets built up, I can make thimbleweeds. And the reason why I want this polluted water here is polluted water feeds into the thimbleweeds to make the fiber. I will actually build a couple of these, I think, into my bathroom whenever I get that set up, which is actually a new thing for me, so that'll be fun to learn. So we have a couple of thimbleweeds right here. We'll plant those when we have the room. I think they only need 2 spots, so they should be able to fit fine. How's this looking? Is this still sterile? It is still sterile. Great. Great, 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 great. This will be hatches here. Let's go ahead and get those put up. We'll go ahead and copy this setting over here. Once that door gets finished up, we can start wrangling up all these hatches. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to go ahead and max this out at 7. And then eventually I will eat the rest for calories. But for now, we'll We'll get them taken care of. All right. This carbon dioxide might need a place to go. I haven't really dealt with that well. Let's go ahead and just crack this open. So that way this will fall down here and we'll have more room for this carbon dioxide to go somewhere. Let's build this tile up real quick. Make that a priority 6. I don't want to lose that water when I crack this all open. And then we'll dig all this out too. So that'll be more room for that air. Great! How's the auction looking? Nice and blue. Getting a little dark up here. But not a major worry. Yet, anyways. Oh, we found the teleporter. Great. Okay, we'll open that later. I aim for like cycle 50 to 60 to get these teleporters, but we might do it earlier. We'll see. Hatches are being grabbed. Nice. Outside of stable? What do you mean? Oh, this has to finish up. True. True, actually. I want to trust into a stable right away. Let's get that all done. Okay, so that's been built. Now we can dig this up afterwards. That'll drop this water down here. There's still a thimble reed. Let's make sure that we have a ladder that works in an appropriate way. Let's go ahead and just build that all the way down. And also, so to construct this, just because I hate how it looks. Not as pretty. And we have some slime lung, which is being rotated in here, but this deodorizer should be cleaning that out over time. Maybe I want to do a couple more over here just in case. Might as well, right? No point in risking it. So that'll suck up all the air that comes in from this area, because you see that polluted oxygen. And more of that will eventually hit when I bring the slime lung down. Ooh, another spawn already. Has it been 3 days? It sure has. Fungal spore, doctoring, cooking. We'll do the fungal spore. Maybe I'll plant some of those when I get the chance. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Here's what we'll do. We'll leave this carbon dioxide for now. And I'm not married to the idea of having a lot of fungal spores, but it doesn't hurt to have the extra food laying around, right? And they need a carbon dioxide environment, so that'll stay there for a bit. And then I think I'm gonna stick with the idea of turning this all into a polluted tank and then putting a water sieve underneath it and just feeding that all up. Okay. This done yet? Not quite. Almost there. Oh, nice. This is finished. So let's get a thimble reed. Oh my god, it needs more room. It's 3 tall, not 2. Whoops. Well, welcome to my stream where I make mistakes and you all get to learn from it. You're welcome. Alright, we'll fix this real quick. We'll dig all this out. We'll make more room for this to fall down, and then I'll dig that out above it. No problem. Well, bit of a problem, but no problem. You know what I'm saying. Okay, research is done. The water sieve is finished up. Let's get a reservoir going as well and a valve, because I will need that eventually. Let's start thinking about what we want to do next. I don't think I want to build any rockets yet. We have the rock crusher already. I'll need to start getting refinement down so I can work on electricity. Smart battery will be huge, so I think we'll do smart battery and start working on some electricity upgrades. And then eventually I'm going to need an operator that can work on getting refined metals up. Refined metals will allow me to build into better electricity wires, which will allow me to up the voltage and start working on higher tech, which will be good for the base in general. I want to add a little bit more airflow tiles, to be honest. Let's add a couple here and then here. Just 3 will do for now. How's this thing looking? Is it, you know, with most polluted oxygen? Got a little bit in there. Let's add a couple more. Okay, so we have 3 and 3. Might need a few more, but we'll see how it goes. Let me open up the space first before we head in that direction. Let's go ahead and prioritize this. Again, I want to make sure that this is getting done as quickly as possible. So we got our hatches in here. This is almost done too. Oh, I see. They can't get in there. Great. So we'll have a fiber station set up by day 25. We'll have our first hatch, which this should be working in about 15 to 20 days after they start making food. What I'm waiting for them is to put out their eggs. Actually, that one's actually really close. We'll take the additional eggs and start putting it into omelets. And then we will kill off the additional hatches after we have enough babies coming forward and eat those for barbecue later on, which keeps our duplicates happy. Pretty darn useful. I need one more critter, and I have one here. Good stuff. Okay, so now that that's been opened up, I can go ahead and crack this open too, and just let that polluted water drain off. I'm gonna put it here so it should fold off to the sides without too many issues. My duplicates are taking all the slime and throwing it in here too, so that'll keep that nice and clean. Let's clear the new stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and crack that. And then we want to go ahead and just dig all this out as soon as we can. I don't think that water will splash in here. I have this blocked. We should keep the polluted water out of our base. There it goes. Love to see it. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. So now let's go ahead and turn these into thimble reeds, plant them all, and we'll copy that across the board. 5 should be enough. Cool. And this should be polluted water, so there it is. For now, if I need to clean up polluted water, I guess I can just dump it into there until I get my proper station set up. Let's go ahead and build that here. Put a tile there. And then we'll just put our polluted water into this tank for now. Okay, is this a stable? It is now a stable. We are good. I don't really need a fertilizer for mealwood, I don't think. Mealwood's pretty easy to maintain by itself. It's a basic food, but it'll get the job done. Okay, do I want to start building my bathroom yet? If I build a bathroom, I have to have the proper position for my polluted water to go into. Do I just want to make this right above here, my polluted water? Or make that my sieving station area? This could work if I vacuum this all out. I think what I want to do is dig this far enough to where all this water heads into here, and then dig all this out while it's not wet. And that should help it. Okay, cool. We are now getting our thimbleweeds put in, so there we go. That'll take some time. Okay. I'm trying to think whether or not if I want to go ahead and pull the trigger on electricity right now. Don't really need to until I get my water sieve up, right? Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead and dig this out. This will be our project. We'll dig this out. Let's make this a priority so we get this raining ASAP. Don't have to worry about this. We'll leave this alone for now. Cancel that. How are we looking on research? Good. Let's get our smart batteries intact. And then we'll go from there. And then we'll need automation afterwards for that. Yeah, you're gonna be a little wet, guys. Sorry. But it's for the good of the colony, okay? Let's build this across. I think what we're gonna do is eventually lock that all in. We can do, let's look at this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a water sieve. Which I might put the water sieve above. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna make this our position for sanitizing our water. Will I have enough room for a water lock with 4? Let's see real quick. Let's plan it out. What am I doing? Not counting, that's for sure. Okay. Bam, bam. Bam. I am not thinking right now. Why is it so difficult? That'll waterlock it, right? No, it won't. Okay, I'm just gonna do it this way. Sorry, I'm not thinking this through as well as I should. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that'll waterlock it in. So let's put this here. So I'm gonna run it with 3, which I know how to do the math on 4. 3 sounds a little crazy, but that's okay. So we'll put a storage box right there, and then a gas pump right here to pump all of this out. So we will need electricity soon, but not a major worry yet. So go ahead and vent this. Pull all this out up here. We'll put a vent here. I don't really care where it goes, as long as it's just out. Okay. So let's go ahead and make that a priority 6 across the board here. We'll leave this as a 5. Cool. Gotta make sure it's perfect on the first try. Okay, so let's build this out. I'll get this waterlocked, start pumping out all the gas, make it into a vacuum. I think I have some bleach right down here. Yeah, some bleach stone right there, so we'll be fine on the chlorine. Yeah, this is gonna be great. This will work out. We still have a ladder going down, so it fits naturally right in there. Just enough room. I wish I could have had 4 reservoirs, but 3 will do. I'll have to just figure out the math on it. And then we'll need some valves while we're in here. I could just do the valves right above it, can't I? Yeah. Alright, so we need some refined metal. Let's go ahead and get that sorted out now. We'll do a rock crusher. Let's look at my temperature real quick. It's a little warm over here. Let's try and put it away from the rest of my base, yeah? Put it up here. What is this? 97 degrees? Workable. You guys can handle 97 degrees. Just turn a fan on or something, you know? Do a rock crusher right up here. Maybe not. Maybe up here is better. Yeah, we'll put it up here. Plug that in. We'll bring some electricity down here. Not gonna turn that on quite yet. And we'll start getting some refined metal going. Who's trapped? Uh-oh. Why are you trapped? You're not trapped. You were fine. You were fine! We haven't gotten any bleach yet, right? I think it's another consumable ore. Okay, so let's go ahead and enable. We'll turn this into a 7. And I wanted to put water here, build this up. Ooh, choose a blueprint. Fertilizer's fine. Eventually I want to use that. Almost done. We'll need liquid valves, but I can plug those in later. Right now, I just want to get the water up. And it looks like this room has been darn near perfect. Heck yeah. So we'll go ahead and build this across. And then dig all that out. It's gonna be a little bit hard for them to dig through that because of the carbon dioxide, but it is what it is. What are we at in water? 500 kilograms. I need 1,000 and about 500 over on the top side, so it'll lock in those gases. Wondering if that heat will matter too much. It is a little warm over here. I know water will evaporate at a certain degree, but I don't know what that is. It's at 70 degrees right now. It should be fine, I think. Yay, our research is done. Let's go ahead and start working on automation for our wires. So we'll do wires, and then I gotta start really hammering some copper. We'll go ahead and make this our priority next. After that finishes, just want to have one person working on it. So we'll build this, and then we'll do our wires across. Get that built up, and then we'll do this. And those are our main focuses. 1,000 now. Okay, we're just gonna wait for it to fill up a little bit more. So probably like 1 or 2 more bottles. And we'll be good to go. Perfect. Good stuff. Okay. Let's start worrying about our piping here. Which we want to have... Oh, no, we don't need the piping. We just need the room done. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put the wire in. Now that this water's full. We'll go ahead and disable this. And disable building. Has enough water in there for a water lock. We'll turn that into a vacuum. Cool. Next focus is to start getting this going, and then I think we're gonna start working on the bathroom. Ooh, dust caps now. Which we need fungal spores. Plant. And then we will copy those settings across the board here. What does fungal spore need for nutrients? Fertilizer and liquids to farm tiles to the plant growth. Grows 1 plant from seed. Can be used as floor tile. Let's see. Requirements. 7 days. Darkness, which we will have. I think that should be dark enough unless that goes down there. But eventually it will move away. I shouldn't have to kill that. Carbon dioxide. It will need some slime, which you already have slime over here. So maybe I put a sink here just in case to handle that slime. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's put a sink here. We have enough water. It might as well be safe. Wash basin right there. Cool. Oh, we should go ahead and deconstruct that. We don't need that there anymore. That built up? Nice, it is. Let's go ahead and make some copper ore. We'll do about 50 orders for now. We'll make that a priority 6, so at least someone's already working on it. I'll keep an eye out for a duplicate as a operator. If I get an operator, I'll go ahead and plug them in. I don't know why it keeps showing me that. Okay, this will be done. Of course, the stupid bug is here, ruining the lighting. Let's attack it. Let's go ahead and put 2 doors here, just to make sure no more bugs get in that area. Okay, cool. How are we looking on auction, by the way? Carbon dioxide's starting to become a bit of an issue, but it should slowly trickle down this way. We'll do a couple airflow tiles to help out with that, right there. Actually, I kind of prefer it being there. Let's cancel that, because I want to be able to dig down here without them having an issue breathing. It'll be polluted oxygen, but they can handle polluted oxygen. We got some skills, leaves, field research, astronomy. Let's put you on some field research, bud. He's also good at rockets, too, so he'll be probably really important later on. critter ranching, level 2 upgrade, crop tending. I might need just an actual farmer in itself. Let's go ahead and get him up on the carrying bandwagon for now. We don't have to go straight to level 2 yet. Okay, automation research has been done. We are just flying through the research today, aren't we? Kind of pays to have plans, huh? We'll go ahead and get the animal control done. This will give us hydroponics, and it will also give us a fish trap. Alright, where do we want to have our bathroom? I think I want to dig this all out first and then plug the bathroom in. Already making our copper. Good job. Get in there, Xerix. You're so strong. Look at you, buddy. What an absolute beast. We're down to 5,000 calories, but I think I have enough coming in. I might make one more setup. Although this heat is starting to become a bit of an issue already. Looking a little warm in the base. Warmer than I would like. Definitely gonna start cooling that off. Okay, let's dig this up. And I'm also gonna make some dig commands and start heading up here. I want to open up the base as much as I can. I gotta find a cold biome so I can keep the base cold, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get that going here. Keep digging up too. Cool. I'm gonna make this a priority because I want this set up so I can have a place for my polluted water to dump into. So they should work on that tonight or today. And I want it to before carbon dioxide starts to become an issue for them. Can they not get down there? Why is that? Where are they? There's one. Where are the rest of my duplicates? 1, 2, 3. I only see 3 duplicates. Oh, one's researching 4. Where's my 5th one at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind right now. Okay, I gotta count. 1, 2, 3. Where is my other duplicate? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's number 5? Who am I missing? Arnie? Oh, he's over there punching too. Gotcha. Okay. They were on top of each other. That's funny. I didn't know that's how that worked. I'm gonna put this down to a 5 because I have the copper ore coming in, and I will need that eventually. But let's slow down on that for a bit. I really want to get this dug out as quickly as possible. I'm going crazy, team. Okay, they're gonna sleep in for another night, and then we'll go from there. There we go. Now we're getting the progress I was looking for. We're gonna have some wet feet for a bit, but that's okay. Definitely need to get my electricity figured out soon. I'm really hoping I bump into that cold biome. Some Wheezewort would be great. Even just some ice. because this temperature is going to be worrisome. I think mealwood, when it comes to food, can be up to 86 degrees. I'm already around like 76 degrees, and this will slowly heat up, especially with this down here. So I got to move my electricity. But I already have a lot of heat down here, too. It might be worth just insulating these tiles down here underneath. Let me do that. That'll be a quick way to save the base from getting in trouble. We'll go ahead and insulate that in. Maybe insulate this in too, just to keep his heat at bay as much as possible. Because the water sieve will run warm too. That I'm going to run all this water through. Thinking about maybe doing the water sieve here and then like the bathroom right here. Problem with that is I'm kind of abandoning this nature reserve idea, but to be honest, this nature reserve is kind of dead in the ground after I cleaned up that plant earlier. Duplicate time! Operator? Supplying and operating, what do you have? Creativity, you have decreased digging, and you fart frequently. Alright. We'll get our farter in the mix here. Let's go ahead and pick up a name like asparagus. I just spelled that wrong. Grapefruit. I know how to spell asparagus. For the record, team. Okay. I decided not to. We want to make Grapefruit be our operator. Operator is actually really important, especially in the mid game. So I'm gonna have him work on that for now. Improve tinkering, right? Yeah. So his priority will be doing this kind of stuff. He'll operate this, he'll operate that as needed. Arnie has leveled up too. Let's give Arnie more strength. And we'll keep working hard. There we go. So he'll work on these. And I want him just to make a whole bunch of refined metal. I'm trying to get this done earlier as a task, because I like moving into the mid-game with a supple amount of copper that's refined. Which is the plan here. You already see it being built here. If I could have like 3,000 to like 5,000 of this available to me when I want to start building out the electricity for the base, I will be super happy. So that's the plan. I have so many people that just fall asleep. Are they not sleeping well? Why aren't they sleeping well? Why are they so exhausted? Hungry, low oxygen, stress plus 10. Lack of rest depleted the duplicate stamina. Do I not have them? Did I not give them a sleep schedule that's appropriate? Oh! I never gave them sleep. No wonder why they're tired all the time. Oh, someone on YouTube is gonna yell at me for this. Sorry, guys. That explains it. I've been working them all day. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll give them a hat, so that's good. I'm surprised they're not that stressed out, honestly. Alright, we'll get that fixed. We'll let them sleep in the morning. My bad, guys. I feel really bad about that. Okay, let's do bath time here, and we'll do 2 down times here. And then we'll just work through all of this, and then I'll give them a bedtime of here. And then work through this. So we'll have a couple of different schedules. Cool. Oh, I do need to make a bed for Grapefruit. Let's give him a bed so he can sleep. Yeah, I'm starting to think I'm just gonna abandon this idea of turning this into a nature reserve. Let's just go ahead and put some beds in here. It is what it is. I'll figure out a way to do that later on. Just wanted the extra morale. Okay, so this is being dug out. We got a teleporter up here. We got something up here. Some polluted auction coming up here. Wait, is that bug still in the game where I can do materials and see what's going on? I got a light fixture. Alright, kind of looks like no. No. That's not in the game. Okay. I can put a carbon skimmer down here and a water sieve as well, which will be useful. Carbon skimmer will catch all the carbon dioxide that runs to the bottom of the base. But the thing is, we learned in our other base that carbon dioxide is actually pretty huge because you can use that on rockets. So I might want to try and hold on to that. We'll see how it goes. Jasmine's leveled up. Improved construction level 3. Keep it up, Jasmine. Should probably clean this all up boy here. That'll make it easier for them not have to deal with all that water, slowing them down and stressing them out. Okay, incubators are done, so let's go ahead and build a couple of incubators. We'll just do like... We'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 incubators. Get those built up. Put some eggs in there. Now, the question is, how do I want to use the space down here? I know I want a polluted water tank. Uh-oh, who's starving? Don't suffocate. Quit suffocating. You're fine. Suffocating is for losers. Alright, let's actually get that water core built up, actually. That'll help out with morale, too, in here. This carbon dioxide is catching a little too fast for my taste. Maybe I'll go ahead and just deconstruct this and put the bathroom here. Might be the call. Trapped? Who's trapped? Oh yeah, you're definitely trapped over there, aren't you? How'd that happen, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of real. Can I... Is there any rock nearby? Let's go ahead and see if I can turn this into a tile. I think there's some rock right next by, so we can use it. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and build him one more. We'll try and get him out of here. There we go. So now I can get out. Whew. Okay, cool. Good old problem solving. Let's go ahead and get this wire done, because I didn't turn that on. Starting to think I might be taking on projects a little bit bigger than I need to. But we're making some progress here. I don't think I need to clean this water up, actually. Let's go ahead and just cancel all that. That'll just waste time for them. What we should do, however, is go ahead and start building this into a room. So all of our polluted water can go down here. And once we get this built up, I can start building the piping as needed. They're just picking up all the algae, aren't they? Oh, I see why they're doing that, because of that. Let's go ahead and turn this priority down. I don't need them to store stuff right now. I need them to work on other things. Nice. These guys are getting fed. They should pop out some eggs soon. Okay, now they're working on the rest of the base. That's what it was. I was getting the algae and stuff down here because I was worried about the slime lung, but now that I have Deodorizers warning, it's not a big deal. Just want to make sure that we don't get too much polluted oxygen in the base. Which we should get that fixed up too, but they'll get to it. Research! We are good for the most part. I don't have to start working on that yet. Medicine's good. I got my water sieve. I got my reservoirs. I think the next major focus will be getting gas reservoirs because I'll need that built later on, but I'm going to go ahead and just chill for now. What about storage? I do want mechanical or automatic storage. which is cargo tank, surfboard, rocket, rover module, sweepy dock. Here it is. I want that researched. That's my next big focus. So we can get that cleaned up. And that helps me keep them in a position where they don't get idled up. Let's clear out all these. Oh, running out of power. Thimbleweed is coming together. I'll have a lot whenever I start building Atmos suits. I'm very excited for that. Let's get this prioritized. I'll get that built up. And then I want to work on the bathroom for sure. Because we are running towards the hour of our time. Isn't it crazy how quickly time goes by in this game? It's bonkers. Okay, that's locked in. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out our bathroom situation. So, when it comes to a bathroom, we'll go ahead and slow down time a little bit, because I want it to run in the back room, because I think it looks cool. But I also want to read a little bit. So, 64 tiles. I believe that is 3 sinks and 3 lavatories. So, that'll be it. Let's go ahead and get this built up. And we will start working on setting up our restroom. So, for medicine, we want 3 sinks. 1, 2, 3. Plumbing for the lavatories. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how we are in terms of tiles so far. We are at 48. I believe I've been putting 1 shower in. Just gonna put the shower in. And then I am going to try something different here, which I have not done before, but I've heard is quite good. Let's go ahead and lock this in for maybe 1 more shower. We'll do 1 more. Right here. Great. So then we will put a door here. We'll go ahead and lock this in with airflow tiles. Actually, let's go ahead and tile it in here. And what we're gonna do is build out 2 of these tiles. 3 of them, actually. We're gonna do a water sieve right here. Okay. Let's see if we can get this piping done correctly, because this is new for me, so I gotta focus a little bit. Let's go and get this pump set up. Right there shall be fine. Right? Nice clean water. We'll go ahead and pump this water up. We'll come through here. And that is all clean water, right? Yes. Clean water. And then we want our disgusting water to come this way and then down. Feed that all up. And then our polluted water will run into here. Hit that. I need to cancel that, actually. I need the room for it. And then we want the water sieve to be here. Let's go ahead and build that across as needed. This will clean the polluted water that comes through automatically. That isn't grabbed by these plants that I'm building up. And then this will feed into here. Clean water will come out. And pump into these reservoirs. Coolio. We'll get those nice and cleaned up, but for now we'll build that. So we'll have polluted water come through here. It'll get cleaned and come in here and be cleaned as well. And eventually I can take this polluted water that I do have and run it up into here. But I just want to leave this set up for now the way it is. And we'll have that run for a little bit. This is getting vacuumed out, so it will be this soon. Let's look at a blueprint here. Copper. Ooh. More copper? Yes, please. I will take some copper. Thank you very much. The only thing I'm missing here is... I think I need... Hang on, let me look at this real quick. Make sure I got this right, team. I need my... What is it under? Carbon skimmer? There it is. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide. So I can do this here. Where's the best place for me to put this? That's a natural progression. I think right here. So let's clean out this water here. Oops, not kill, not kill. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Wrong button! Don't kill anything, please! Let's clean all this up. And before I do this, let's actually feed this clean water into here. That will skim any carbon dioxide that rotates down here, which should eventually, right, when I add the airflow tiles. Let me actually... I want to make sure this is all right. Let me actually feed this down here. Into there. It will come out through here. And go into there. Right? Or do I have that backwards? Let me look at this real quick. Let me read this. Click this. Carbon dioxide is a... Oh, no. I want the carbon skimmer. Use water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. Heat, audio output. ML skimmers remove large amounts of carbon dioxide but produce no breathable air. What's it remove? It puts out polluted water, right? If I remember correctly. Did I have this backwards? I think I'll put the clean water here. And it should be fine. Let me look at this real quick. This new setup for me is pretty awesome, but I want to make sure it's right. Use filter water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. I think this is right. We'll see what it does. We'll get it built up, and then I'll worry about it later. I may have made a massive mistake. We'll see how it goes. And then we're gonna need some electricity to power all this. Let's get that built up. In fact, this might be a good spot for that to go. Let's go ahead and get that built up. Let's do a smart battery here. We'll do 2 smart batteries, and we'll do 1 coal generator. We'll plug that in right there. We'll do wires. And then I need automation, which we now have researched. Plug that all together. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and wire this all up. Wire into that. We'll take this wire across, have it feed up through here. Plug that into that. Cool. And then I might be able to add this circuit onto this later, but let's get that all built up. So, priority, let's do construction. Let's speed up some time here. And we'll go ahead and just make this all a 6 on construction. I need to get this out too. Okay, let's just dig all of that out. And then priority 6 on all. We'll go ahead and just get this all built out as soon as possible. 6 on all this. 6 on all this. And then construction, make this all a 6. I want this all done as soon as possible. Okay, let's get it done. That'll be our big project. I'm gonna go ahead and commit to watching this get finished up. I want to make sure this is correct, that I don't have it backwards. I'm pretty sure that my polluted water comes into here. It comes out as clean water, but it's still germy. It comes through here germy, but it's clean water, so it clears out the carbon dioxide, and then it'll head back up into here and then start filling this out. Pretty sure that's correct. I could be wrong. I might actually even just want to get rid of this carbon skimmer because I need carbon dioxide. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Now that I think about it, I might just want to rip that all out. Oh my god, let's just rip it all out. Let's not run a carbon skimmer. I think I need the carbon for the rockets later on. I think in a normal base, this would be fine. But let's go ahead and just remove this piping for now. Wire, let's plug that in real quick. That's fine. And then let's go to cancel on the pipes. Yeah, we'll cancel these pipes here. I'll leave that carbon skimmer there in case I need it. Why is that not switching? Cancel. Pipes. Thank you. Let's go to that. And we'll just go ahead and cancel all this up. I think I just clicked the same thing twice. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and feed this piping into here. That's fine. We'll do that for now. Okay, now we want to get some piping going over here, which is correct. And then we need to get the wiring plugged in. So let's go ahead and wire this up. Up and over. And we'll try that as well. Okay. I think this is correct if I wanted to clear out all the carbon. But for now, we'll just run with this. And then what this does is I'm going to put in these reed fibers up here in the top right. So the polluted water that my duplicates pee out will naturally go through here. This will consume some of it. The rest of it will get water sieved to put in reservoirs. And eventually when these get full, I'll have to make sure that I get that cleaned up, which is what I'm currently working on with my bleach stone and stuff. But it's not an immediate priority. Should be a decent filtration system. And then any excess pollution that I have will eventually get thrown over here, which right now isn't a major worry. But yeah, that should be okay. That should be fine. Am I missing anything over here? Not quite. How's that temperature looking, by the way? Yeah, it looks like it's starting to cool off a little bit. Wee bit hot. Speaking of this, how much fiber do I have laying around? Should have a decent amount now, right? 9 units? Cool. Good. Super great. Looks like we're going to make it to cycle 30, 35 with a bathroom setup, basic electricity, and we have a refinement thing set up here as well. Once we get these duplicates off of running this constantly, we'll have those hands as well to help out with the base. Oh, something else I just realized. We should get this one bed made for him. Poor guy's been sleeping on the floor the last couple days. This a vacuum mat? Got a little bit of polluted oxygen here. Just a smidgen. Starvation. Oh shit, are we out of calories again? Ow. Oh, because no one's working on the plants, that's why. Let's go ahead and make sure that that priority is being worked on for my farmer, which is Azalea and ranching. So let's go ahead and get that leveled up. And I might need one more farmer help out, but for now, she should be able to get that unlocked. Sorry, guys. I should definitely be feeding you, shouldn't I? It's probably a big deal. My fault. Where is Zilia? Zilia has this one right here, right? You're on harvesting mealwood, to-do list, high. So what are you doing? Where are you running to? Ah, I see. Getting rock. The supply. Filling that up. Good. Okay, so now you should harvest, right? Grabbing more rock. I think this will be full soon, so it shouldn't matter. Let's go ahead and turn off that supplying, because I don't want you to supply. I'm actually confused as to why that is. Let's put that priority down. I want you to be on the food. Zilia, why are you doing this? Okay. Your life is more important. There we go. Than the animals. What are you doing? Get everyone fed. They'll all die if they don't eat. There you go. Okay, we need an actual farmer. The moment we can get one. We'll need a farmer when he's from auction. Trust me, guys, I'll get you through this. You just gotta do what I need to do. Alright, so we'll leave this on party 6 until I can get the farming taken care of. Oh, now she's working on that. I'm so confused. They be slacking. Okay, how we doing on this bathroom? Almost set up nicely. Let's make sure we get this set up correctly. I think I need to add a door on the right so they don't come down here to try to sneak through. Actually, they should get locked in if they try that. That'll be fine. Okay. So they got enough food now. Life is good. Let's go ahead and make our supplier. Start paying attention to this. Life support, tidying, supply, and storing. Okay. Jasmine should be on building. Can do digging as well as needed. And then we'll give Xerix digging and building as needed as well. Cool. That should start to control the base a bit better. Ooh, I need a tile in here, don't I? We'll put that in right there. Okay, I think we've already cleared an hour on this video. Again, but I'm gonna focus on the bathroom here first. I intend for these videos to be like 45 minutes to an hour long, but they really start packing up quickly, don't they? What the? Oh, I'm losing some water over here, I see. Because these tiles that are finishing up. Let's go ahead and cancel those tiles. I don't think I need those anymore. Originally, I was trying to contain that heat, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn these into these. And once I get these running, I can go ahead and cancel these. So we can stop the manual labor and then get this polluted water into a position where I can control it better. Let's look at my water pump already. Okay, so that should get plugged in. Once that starts pumping in, we'll get water pumped in. This is correct, right? Yep. And this will pump into this eventually once I get it cleaned up. But we got time before we do that. Ooh, a duplicate. Please be a farmer. If you give me a farmer, I'll be a happy boy. We got a rancher, building, decorating, cooking, supplying, and operating. I guess we'll pick up the thimbleweed seeds, which is funny because it was so hard to find, and now I have them all over the place. Worst case scenario, I could feed those to Pacus if I get too many. Pacus in this expansion now will eat seeds, which is cool. Also, this is just farting, by the way, from that one duplicate. See all this orange? All farts. Pretty disgusting, if you ask me. Let's put a deodorizer down here, too. We'll let that slowly get cleaned up. Yeah, I know. You want more oxygen. We'll get there, don't worry. We gotta get our setup going first. And then I can start worrying about that. Maybe I should do one diffuser just to make them happy. I guess they should be able to breathe. That seems like a kindness you should do for your duplicates. Who would have thought? Let's do it here. That'll be good. Okay. It'll feed a little bit over here, but at least it'll cycle around. I still gotta get this polluted auction taken care of. But I want to get this bathroom done before I end today's video, so they'll have to just deal with the icky stuff for a little bit. Sorry, guys. I don't hate you, I swear. Okay, so now these are nice and planted. So, when this water pumps in, as it should, the polluted water should come around, feed into these plants. They'll consume what they can. Beautiful. And then the rest will go into here, which will get cleaned. And then hopefully it'll come out as clean water. And by hopefully, I mean it will come out as clean water. Nice. Let's go ahead and turn this down to 10%. We should actually add a couple of storage boxes here for coal. Okay, this piping is almost done. So now these are getting fed polluted water over time. Has to be 160 kilograms, but they'll grab it when they need to. And they'll grow from it. Look at that. It's so awesome. And that'll naturally back up too. So it'll be able to sit in there for a little bit and they'll get what they need. And that means my duplicates won't have to handle them at all. And that's free reed fiber, which will give me free suits. I should continue research, but I'm gonna let them focus on building a little bit here before we go that route. They can definitely get to this. Why is this not being worked on? Let's get that fixed real quick. And then let's make this a priority too before I forget. For the next episode. Is this a vacuum? It's a vacuum. Let's go ahead and disable this building. And we can work on chlorine rooms next turn. And by next turn, I mean next episode. Okay, so there we go. That's running. That'll get some algae. Beautiful. So the oxygen should be pumping so they can stop complaining about not having enough oxygen. You're fine. You can breathe. I told you guys you're fine. We'll get a couple of airflow tiles to help out with that too. And now this should be running, so we just need to get sand in this, right? Oh, no power. Where are we missing the electricity? Ah, right there. I see. Let's go ahead and get this fixed. Here you go, guys. And once that gets figured out, I can look at my current electricity on this, which currently it's 245. We'll add 120. I could probably run this entire line, actually, off of this. I'm not going to plug in these. These are just to hold eggs so they don't cramp up my creatures over here. Speaking of, incubate. Sure, we'll do a nymph egg as well. Cool. This is now working. Nice. So now we have a water seed coming in. So now the water will get cleaned once it comes in. It's often polluted. This will pick up whatever it needs. That'll feed right in here. And then we'll have Jeremy water in here, which I will eventually clean up on the next episode. So, I think we're good to go, team. I think we did what we needed to do. Let's put coal as a 6 here. I want all that coal picked up, thrown in there if possible. So now we have our clean water coming through here. Bathrooms get used, polluted water comes through, feeds these tumbleweeds, this gets sieved out, comes out as Jeremy water, and then I'll chlorine it and I can dump it back into that. Easy peasy. And if we need extra water, we have water being created by the steam vent, which I can go ahead and feed all of this down into here later on when I dig that out. But we got a nice setup. We're looking clean, we're looking happy. Not a bad episode, guys. Alright, let's call it there on day 32. Thank you for watching Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out. We are on the Terra base, and let me know what you guys are doing. How's your bases going? If you're even playing. Or are you just rooting this one on? Until next time, thanks for hanging, stay out of drugs, I'll see you guys around.